So BTS just released their latest album, Arirang, and this is their new record since 2020. BTS is a global phenomenon. It's a global K-pop phenomenon. This is one of the first K-pop records I've actually reviewed, outside, of course, K-pop Demon Hunters, which my daughters love. So let's talk about this album. Just overall thoughts. Obviously, this band has a lot of Western influence. The production, it's a very melodic hip hop album. And then it starts off as that. And then towards the end, it has more of this pop element to it. But overall, my thoughts as far as the production was it was well done as far as the beats. There is a style to the beats where it seems very choppy to me. But as far as like the foundation of like just does it sound good? The record sounds great. Like there's catchy melodies, there's catchy things that sound very good to my ear. But then there's still that element of choppiness that kind of throws me off a little bit. I have to say my favorites on the album is Body to Body 2.0, which is a trap beat. It's like a Travis Scott influenced record with this chanting on there. Also, the final record, Into the Sun, is a very Bon Iver-ish type of sound, but done in a pop way. And then the other track is Like Animals. And Like Animals has got this cool vibe. Overall, the production of the record was great. However, the lyrics, I have to say, and I don't know, let me know in the chat if this is kind of what BTS's sound normally is. They go between Korean and English. And when they are singing or rapping in English, it really comes off as if they don't understand English. It's like the emphasis of words and the combination of words seems like some kind of mashup. It's like it's trying to be cohesive and make sense, but it doesn't make sense. However, I have to say, when they actually are singing or rapping in Korean, the flow actually works. It actually seems more natural and authentic. One of the takebacks I have with this record is I wish it was more of a all Korean record. Quite frankly, I think that would have probably been beneficial. I guess they might have been trying to just really cater to Western ears, but the world's global now. There's been several artists, there's several Afrobeat artists that's shown this. Look at Bad Bunny. We literally can listen to music that is in another language. It's okay. Like being somebody from the West, it's becoming more normal. So by forcing English on there, I think the art kind of suffers, quite frankly. Boy bands is nothing new. So normally boy bands tend to have all the archetypes in there, the rebel, the leader, the one that can actually sing. And just going through this record, I found that vocally, at least on this album, there was no vocalist. Like everything was auto-tuned, and I did not hear somebody that could actually sing. And that was kind of disheartening, in my opinion, because it's like, this is still music at the end of the day. Even if it's pop and it's popular and it's manufactured and blah, 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 it's like, you got to still be able to sing. I mean, just like that's one of the essence of a boy band. Just think of 90s icons. Think of Backstreet Boys. Think of NSYNC. Think of B2K. People could actually sing. So I don't know if it was just this record, and because they were trying to sing in English a lot more, and the heavy use of auto-tune on this record, maybe that's why it came across like that. And maybe on other records, they actually could sing. But at least on this specific record, the vocal performance was not well at all. And then as far as the aesthetics, the album cover was cool. I like to incorporate and think about the artwork around the music as well. And I thought the album cover was cool. Apparently the story, which I think was kind of a stretch personally, but it was trying to connect the roots. Apparently a group of Koreans that actually went to college back in the 50s at a historically black college. It just felt like a stretch with that story, with BTS specifically being so heavily influenced with just black music, right? I think it was an attempt to try to connect and show, okay, well, look, like we've actually got ties that go back even further, but it just, to me, didn't land. Again, I think that's cool and everything, but it just felt like you're trying to compensate for a conversation that's going on. But overall, the record is K-pop. So it's like, I've mentioned the sounds that I like, but overall, I was not too impressed with the album. And towards the end of the record, it really felt like, I don't know if it was the mixing of it, but it felt like just annoying actually hearing. Like, I don't know what was going on with the mix or what, but it got to the point where it was like, okay, what am I listening to? It really felt just incoherent towards the end. And it could be, again, because this forcing to try to rap and sing in English. My suggestion would be, if the band can't speak English, do it in your native tongue. And I think that'll help at least make the music feel less of a product, less of something that's like manufactured, and a little bit more artistic. So that's my thoughts on this album. And if you like this review, I've got some more reviews down below. And like always, I'll catch you on the next one.